Here we go. All right. Let's go 1e4. Just control some center space. Open up your queen and bishop. Okay, he goes d6, so that signifies that he might be going for a Pierce defense. Usually they play like knight f6, g6, bishop g7. Kind of almost like a king's Indian, but against e4. Thanks to these kind of setups, it's always good just to put two pawns in the center. Just control as much space as you possibly can. Okay, he goes there. Let's just develop our knight. Simple chess here, nothing too wild. Um, so this is a modern system. They can transpose into the Pierce. What I like to do here is I like to just take as much space as I possibly can. I like to play f4. Sometimes they'll play knight f6 and they'll transpose into a Pierce. Um, let's think about playing a4 to stop b5. Maybe we can just develop our knight first, though. Let's not get too um, ahead of ourselves. He might go for b5 here. Maybe just play b6. Okay, he goes there. So this is interesting. Let's go ahead and play our a4 to stop b5 and just kind of stop him from taking as much space as he possibly can. Um, or we'll just take as much space as we can to stop him from kind of counteracting us. So these kind of positions, you always want to watch out for pawn breaks. Um, so d5 is one. So yeah, 97 to kind of prepare d5. So I think if he plays d5, he'll probably just play e5. Um, I think just bishop d3 makes sense here. We're still guarding d4. We got to keep an eye out for d4. That is probably our weakest pawn that he's actually putting some pressure on. So we want to make sure we always keep an eye on that pawn for now. Um, Next move's probably going to be bishop e3. Okay, so now we got two defenders on d4. Okay, let's just go ahead and castle. Very simple chess. We just developed our knights, developed our bishops to the center. We put some pawns in the center. We got our king castle. And we have a fine position here. Um, Probably a slight edge for white here for sure, just because we have a lot more space than black. So that definitely helps out. Okay, he plays knight f6. So when they do that, we have a bishop on e3. I'm always looking for knight to g4 um, to pressure our bishop here. Um, so I'm gonna play h3 here to stop knight g4. Okay. So we talked about d5. I think I'm just gonna play e5. Makes a ton of sense. Um, okay. So knight went back to d7. So we have a lot of space here. We do have a hole on five here. Um, we we already covering with our bishops. We could just take that if we need to, or we can also play g4. Um, so let's see. What kind of ideas can we do here? We kind of want to wait till he castles before we play g4. Um, F or c5 is another pawn break here for black. Um, I think queen e1 makes some sense, just to get our queen over to here potentially. Can I play some Vienna? If I get that position, I will definitely play Vienna for sure. One of my favorite openings. So okay. Okay. So he plays c5. We can't go 92 because he's got c4. Um, Maybe I should have played. I probably should have played knight e2 last move so I could play c3 here. But this is where we're at right now. Trying to think. Can g4 is g4? Tell you what, let's go knight d1 here, and we'll see if he takes. If he takes, I probably take that with the knight, and then he's kind of got a hole on c6. And we're also covering f5 square. Okay. Yeah, let's take with the knight. We can always play c3 now to kind of reinforce that knight. We've also got knight c5 coming here. Um, he didn't play it. That's good. Trying to think. b4 is interesting. You can play this. Hmm. Could also play a5. Tell you what, I'm gonna go b4. I'm gonna go b4 here. Stop knight c5. And if knight c6, I think I'm just gonna go c3, and that was kind of our idea from the beginning anyway here. So at some point when he castles, I do want to play g4 and f5. But it's gonna have to be the right moment because now that we didn't get to play c3 and take back on d4 with the pawn, e5 is going to become very, very weak once we play f5 here, which is not good for it. We cannot lose e5. We lose e5, we lose our center, and we lose our the entire dominance of the position. Okay, so he goes there. We thought about that move. I think just simple chess, just c3, kind of guarding b4 again. Our queen is already guarding it, but now we're kind of reinforcing our knight in the center. Ooh, this is okay. So we have a chance to just take back with the pawn now. Um, Taking back with the bishop is also interesting. Um, I think I like taking with the bishop. I think it gives him the least amount of counterplay. And now we are kind of reinforcing e5 here. So now g4, f5 becomes more real. Okay, goes a5. Um, so even if he took, we take back. Mm, yeah. Try and think here. Maybe let's go bishop here. He's really delaying castling here. Probably intentionally because he probably sees that g4, f5 is coming. So I'm gonna pin this knight, and that kind of incentivizes him to try and castle. Okay, let's take back. Okay, let's just go knight c3. We'd love him to take, take, and we have a nice hole on d6. Um, that would be phenomenal. Okay, so he castles now. Do we have time for f5? It feels like, hmm, I think I'm just gonna go queen e3 here first. Queen e3. So now we kind of are just starting just to take and take. Wow, he takes. Okay, so I'm more than happy just to take with the knight here. Um, and this knight will be coming into d6 here. Okay. So now he castled. How are we gonna break through here? I think we're gonna play. Let's play on the queen side. I think we don't need to play on the king side here. He's got a lot of pieces over here. But the queen side is more open for us here, and I think we can take more advantage of him on the queen side. So I'm thinking about maybe rook c6, maybe doubling the rooks. Um, maybe rook d6 at some point to kind of pin the knight to the queen. Um, few different thoughts here going through my head. Okay, he goes there. Well, I think just rook here makes a lot of sense. I don't see a way where he can attack our knight. We're putting more pressure here. He might be trying to play f6 at some point here, but we don't even have to take it. We can just leave it. I think I'm okay. Uh, well, okay, wait a second. So if I take, he takes, I can take this pawn. Well, wait, now well, the bishop's not hanging because it's the knight's guarding it. The question is, um, do I want to allow him to take? Takes, takes. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. Okay, let's take here. The knight is guarding my bishop, so I don't have worries there. Actually, if he takes too, we also can come into c6, and that forks the queen and rook too. So his position is kind of falling apart here now that we've broken in. Um, trying to think what. Okay, so let's take back with the knight. So now we're threatening knight c6. Knight c6. Um, it's a tough, very tough position. I'm not sure what he. Yeah, I think knight c6 just wins. Hits the. Wait, so takes. Oh, wait. Takes. Ah, nice little tactic there. Shoot. Mm. But I think I can play this. So now if he keeps trading, takes, I hit the knight and this rook. He can't go here because I just take and then take. Dang, okay. I guess that looks like that did work for him, I guess. Darn it. Um, guess let's go here. Guard our knight. Now we're hitting this. That didn't turn out as well. I guess he found a good tactic there. That was nice. We're still a pawn up. There's no real discoveries or anything. He's also actually just pinned. Well, he can go this way. But I just drop back. Well, we're kind of catching up on the clock at least here. There's that. I'm thinking I might be playing like this next move and try to target this pawn. Um, could also just take the pawn if he doesn't guard it. Yeah. Um, let's just drop back. I think this is fine. Guess we could have gave a check. Now I just go here. And then I can play this. And a little bit of time pressure here. It's still a tough game. Um, okay, so he's hitting his pawn. Hmm. Let's just guard our pawn for now. I was looking at that. Guess let's go. Yeah, let's go here and then here and here. Oh, that's strong. Okay, now we'll go here to hit the pawn. And then this is a big threat, but I don't want to play it yet because he's got this check and he trades everything off. I want him to play here first. I think he has to play that unless he's got some counterattack. Whoa, okay. I'm actually just gonna play here. So check here, check, and he's gotta go here. I'm taking, okay. Check, check, let's give another check, check. He's gonna walk into a discovery now. Check. Okay. Just gonna trade it off. Gotta keep up on the time on that pawn. Mm, Gonna just move here. It's gonna be hard to stop this H pawn though. I don't even think he can stop it now. That's fine. You can take that. Take this, queen, and that's the game. Woo! Oh, tough game. Tough game. Man. Oh, shoot. Got my heart racing there. Let's see if we can learn anything from this game here. Okay. Just standard opening stuff, nothing special. Okay, so F4 actually is a book move. I wasn't sure if it was an actual book move or not, but so this is all just theory. Nothing special here. I mean, I just put my pawns in the center. Like, so if your opponent lets you put pawns in the center, take advantage of it. Take that space, you know? That's the drawback of playing these slow lines with, E6, D6, Bishop G7, stuff like that. A4 is fine. These are all okay moves. Doesn't love this move. Kind of interesting. I don't think it's really an issue though. He doesn't like D5 because I have E5 and that just takes so much space. Whenever you can push a pawn and develop against a knight with tempo, that's just huge. Knight D7. Um, so yeah, I didn't like this move. I think I should have played this. This is the best move. This is the best move. So the reason this is the best move is because um he's planning to play C5 here. C5 is his main pawn break, and we want to be able to meet C5 with C3. When I can meet it with C3, now I can take back with the pawn, and we still have a very strong center. There's the open C file now, so he has a little bit of counterplay down that, but we both have it, so we can both fight for it. And now, like, the G4 F5 idea is a lot stronger because once I play F5, E5 is guarded by the D5 pawn, or by the D4 pawn. So that was a mistake by me. That's what I should have played, but I did not. Played this, allowed that, played there. Okay, still all good moves. It didn't like knight C3. C3 is a good move. It's kind of back and forth on the bishop and the pawn taking. It likes that. It didn't like that, huh? Okay. Oh, I see. Because he just went a pawn. So like, well, but wait. If yeah, what's the? Oh, I see. I see. It's probably takes, and then B5, bishop's back, and then takes. And now you got these massive pawns over here. Two passed pawns that are gonna work together, and this is just crushing position. I missed that. Should have took, it says he took. I was happy to take like that. They're pressuring down the file. F6, takes. Yeah, he found a nice tactic here. Okay, so knight c6, queen d7. Okay, it just wanted me to take here and take the pawn. That makes sense. I just kind of thought it might be a little bit risky doing that. I don't know. It just felt like I was abandoning my king. Like my king has no defenders anymore, but he can't really get in anyway, so I don't know. It just felt risky, so I didn't go for that. This I took, grab my pawn, go back, I go back, he goes here. Oh, this is a blunder. Oh, knight g3, knight g3. Oh wow, huge blunder. About just rook f2. Oh, I totally missed that. I forgot that this was. Oof. Good thing he missed that. Shoot, that would have been a big tiny turn or a tide turning point. Right back, push the pawn right here. Jack, Jack takes, Jack, Jack. See, it likes that. Ooh, I missed that. Ooh, I should have played here. I think that almost, yeah, he has to play here and give up this. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, and then after this is just clinical, just basic stuff. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Pretty solid game there.